Good morning. Our project is about sentiment analysis of COVID-19 tweets with a visualization dashboard hosted on the IBM cloud. The app is hosted on the cloud. We can see it here. These are the services used for the app. We go here. The apps, you can see the tweets displayed here with the tone, angry, sad, everything will be displayed here. All the tweets can be displayed here. This is running from 2 days. There are around 28,000 tweets captured by it. You can see fear, joy, disgust, high capability. It only takes COVID-19 hashtags tweets. You can see the graphs displayed over all the tweets. You can see neutral is highest, then negative, and then positive. Overall trend is positive because neutral and positive makes greater than negative. You can see the total anger, fear, joy, and sadness. Basically, more people are happy due to the lockdown. This is the word cloud graph of the tweets. You can see here the main words used in the tweets repeatedly. These are total positive tweets, total negative tweets. Next, I will show you the cloud database. This is the database where we are storing the tweets and its analysis after doing the sentiment analysis on them. We launch the dashboard. These are all the tweets captured by our Python program. Next, we go in one. This is the main text of the tweet, the ID, the retweet from. Next, we can go down, see the sadness, joy, and probabilities of their happening. The final can be seen here, and the overall can be seen here. Now I will show you the basic architecture of our project. We first get our tweets from the Twitter API using the developer account. It comes to our application using these three: Watson Tone Analyzer, which says the sentiments; Watson Assistant, which uses like repetitive machine learning using the previous tweets analyzed; and Watson Natural Language Understanding, which converts the tweets text into machine code, machine as in machine understanding language. This all tweets is then stored in the database, which I showed you previously. Then from here, it is shown in the app UI to the user, and it is interactable. That's it. Thank you.